I think according to our survey, yes. According to our survey, most Singaporeans think that a Singaporean usually think that he is somehow kinder than the other Singaporeans. So in that sense, Singaporeans do think that they are better than other Singaporeans. Maybe it's natural, you always think of yourself better than others, but there is something of that in our survey.
I guess that image has been propagated through what we read lah. That's why we have such impressions of our fellow men.
I think you will always have such people around. I think some people who have been hurt or affected negatively by maybe a government policy or by a civil servant, got a traffic fine or something that may have upset them. Then they vent the frustrations. And, the social media, the internet has allowed us to vent our frustrations very easily, without any repercussions. In the past, we used to do graffiti on the walls. Same thing, but now it's so much easier and everybody can do it.
I think it's human nature. We remember bad things longer than we remember good things. Also, bad things tend to go viral very quickly because of the social media. Things get posted and go viral, especially when it's not very nice things. People seem to like to read them or see them. So that may be why. But there are actually many more good things that are happening in Singapore than bad things. For every bad behavior on MRT, for example, there are hundreds and thousands of good behavior every day that people don't take notice. Precisely because it's normal behavior, so people don't take notice. But one bad behavior, everybody takes notice. So that's how people remember and then comment on that.
I think it's just down to a few scenarios. That's the reason why people get annoyed, and then degrade other Singaporeans for being discourteous and things like that. But generally, I think it's a lot of other external factors that make it so. Stress levels from work, the weather definitely doesn't help. And things like that. Yeah.
Maybe also our working environment plays a part. In different organizations, there's a varying degree of competitiveness and getting ahead in careers and all that. So, given our pace of life, maybe we don't stop to take a breather to look for the good and always point out the bad.
Why do we? Because we are perhaps educated to constantly try and be better, right? That is our system of we strive, we constantly strive. They are looking westward, or they are looking at countries that they perceive to be more cultured or more advanced, right? And in that sense, they are trying to take whatever they think, say for example, Europe would have or Japan would have, what they're like, the Swiss. Take that and they want it for themselves here. You look outwards because we are so globalized. We're constantly looking outwards, and so we want certain things for ourselves. Contentment seems to be something that is quite distant from us, right? And maybe that's why we are, I would imagine, considered quite successful, right? So when you strive, you are constantly looking at what's better, and when you see things that aren't ideal, I would imagine that you would react badly, right? Maybe that's why. Of course, it's just, it has to be a conscious effort to say that, let's just leave things the way they are. It's just very un-Singaporean-like, isn't it? Like, to leave things the way they are, right? So that's hardly, maybe we need to start learning to do that, right? Maybe that's it.